No animal understands the value of opportunity on the African savanna better than the hyena. When the entire clan calls out together, the space around the target immediately feels more tense. Their strength comes from numbers, persistence, and an instinct that refuses to back down. What makes the hyena one of the most formidable sources of pressure on the savanna? Hyenas are far more than scavengers. They are among the most organized predators on the African savanna. Weighing up to about 140 pounds, they remain highly competitive in this demanding environment. Their excellent memory helps them recognize the landscape, detect subtle signs, and identify favorable opportunities. When hunting as a clan, they coordinate their approach and time their movements with remarkable precision. On the savanna, the advantage often belongs to the species that understands the situation better, not simply the strongest one. Across the Serengeti, the heat can climb to nearly 110 degrees Fahrenheit. In these demanding conditions, the topi depends on its sharp eyesight to detect danger from a distance. Weighing around 300 pounds and capable of reaching nearly 50 miles per hour, it is one of the most enduring runners of the grasslands. From afar, a lone hyena notices unusual movement within the herd and quickly draws the attention of others. Rather than rushing into an exhausting confrontation, the clan spreads out, stays close, and patiently waits for the herd's pace to slow. As fatigue begins to set in, the topi's speed is no longer the reliable advantage it once was. The situation changes even more when the focus shifts to newborn calves, whose legs are still developing and unable to match the herd's rhythm. The mother topi works to shield her young, constantly changing direction and using her horns to maintain a safe distance as the pressure increases. But across the open plains, even a brief separation from the herd can weaken that defense. By choosing their opportunities carefully and waiting for the right moment, the hyenas turn patience into their greatest advantage. The encounter is not simply about strength, but about how each species reads the movements of the other. On the Serengeti, even the smallest change in timing can reshape the outcome of survival. The leopard is a master of silent ambushes across the woodlands and savannas of Africa. With its agile body, it uses dense brush, tree trunks, and elevated ground to approach prey at the perfect moment. After a successful hunt, it often carries its meal more than 20 feet up into a tree to protect it from competing predators. But a solitary life comes with a significant cost. Field observations suggest that leopards lose nearly 20% of their meals to rival animals, especially hyenas, as the scent of food drifts through the dense vegetation. The hyena's keen sense of smell quickly turns a hidden feeding site into a dangerous hotspot. With relentless persistence, the hyena applies steady pressure, making it increasingly difficult for the leopard to keep control of its meal. At close range, a bite force estimated at around 1,100 pounds per square inch gives the hyena a formidable advantage, forcing the leopard to weigh every decision carefully. In the end, leaving the meal behind is not a sign of defeat, but a practical survival choice made by a solitary predator. In the wild, social structure is the key that makes African wild dogs and spotted hyenas two of the most effective social predators on the African savanna. Weighing around 70 pounds, African wild dogs rely on endurance, speed, and exceptional teamwork to achieve remarkably high hunting success under certain conditions. In contrast, spotted hyenas are noticeably heavier and stand out for their practical intelligence. They are skilled hunters in their own right, while also taking advantage of opportunities whenever a rival lets its guard down. The relationship between the two species is a constant contest over valuable resources, often unfolding just after a pack of wild dogs has secured a prize. Hyenas watch their rivals closely, waiting for the right moment to move. As the wild dogs gather around their reward, two hyenas at the edge begin a cautious approach. They split into opposite directions to disrupt the wild dog's defensive rhythm. One applies pressure from the outside, reducing escape space and encouraging the pack to spread out. The other moves closer to the center of the dispute, making the defensive formation harder to maintain. If additional hyenas arrive, the balance can quickly shift toward the larger species with its steady, persistent pressure. Even so, the outcome is never guaranteed. If the wild dogs maintain their coordinated formation, they can continue applying pressure and protect their reward for a while longer. In the wild, success belongs to the side that understands the rhythm of the contest best. Known as the king of the savanna, the lion is one of nature's strongest symbols of strength, territory, and control. Weighing up to around 420 pounds, it carries a thick mane and an imposing build that commands the attention of many rivals. Yet to spotted hyenas, that status is not an untouchable legend. Between the two species lies a long-standing competition over food and living space. The hyena's greatest strength comes from the unity of its clan and its ability to challenge even those at the top of the food chain. During encounters with a lone male lion, the clan quickly spreads out, repeatedly moving in and pulling back to disrupt the lion's rhythm. Although the lion may force a single careless hyena to retreat, the rest of the clan holds its ground. They maintain pressure from several directions, eventually encouraging the future king to leave the center of the dispute. When hyenas spot a lioness separated from her pride, or when a pride is focused on sharing a reward, they use vocal calls to bring in additional clan members. As more hyenas arrive, they may prompt the lioness to adopt a defensive position, shift her location, or temporarily give up the advantage. This is not the power of a single individual, but the art of controlling the situation through numbers and timing. Even so, a healthy adult male lion, capable of sprinting at nearly 40 miles per hour over short distances, demands caution. Along the edge of a territory, a lone hyena is spotted by a male lion. As the distance closes and no clan members are nearby to provide support, the hyena quickly loses its advantage. In the wild, power is never absolute. Those that endure are not always the strongest, but the ones that know when to advance and when to step back. Black and white stripes flow across the open grasslands, where zebras can weigh up to around 700 pounds. With bursts of speed reaching nearly 40 miles per hour and powerful hind legs, they are never easy targets. Yet when survival demands it, spotted hyenas may still take on prey larger than what they would normally pursue. For hyenas, hunting a zebra is not about a sudden rush, but a test of patience. The clan watches the herd's movements, reads its formation, and waits for one individual to slow near the edge. Only when the protective spacing begins to widen does an opportunity emerge. After spotting a zebra falling out of rhythm, one hyena accelerates from behind to apply pressure. The zebra immediately changes direction, keeps its balance, and delivers powerful kicks to create an escape route. Once it breaks away from the pressure and returns towards the herd, the hyena eases off to avoid wasting valuable energy. In the wild, an unsuccessful hunt can still become valuable experience for the next opportunity. Across East Africa, spotted hyena clans embody a relentless drive to find food. That persistence has made them some of the savannah's most determined, opportunistic predators. When targeting the herd of wild buffalo, they do not rely on a rushed approach, but instead wear down their rivals through endurance. Maintaining a steady pace of around 37 miles per hour, the clan can keep up the pressure over a distance of more than 3 miles. Even so, a tightly grouped herd and a line of sharp defensive horns can force the pursuit to slow. Their determination does not end there. The constant search for food also leads them to even greater challenges as they confront massive herds of African buffalo. Even when dozens of hyenas work together, they must contend with a living wall of buffalo weighing around 1,500 pounds each. Thanks to their persistence and coordinated teamwork, they take full advantage of opportunities whenever they isolate a vulnerable target. Giant wings cut through the clouds, marking the beginning of a powerful hunt. The eagle dives like a flash of lightning, turning speed into a survival advantage. It does not only hunt, but also controls the competitors within its territory. Every dive is a display of extraordinary vision, instinct, and precision. The eagle, a symbol of power in the wild sky. A dry leaf stirs beneath the forest canopy, revealing the presence of a predator. Snakes are masters of concealment, equipped with fangs up to 2 inches long and strikes delivered in under 0.2 seconds. Some cobras can even project venom with precision to defend their territory. This threat makes many animals cautious. Yet the most formidable rival often comes from above. From high in the sky, an eagle dives like an arrow, beginning with a fast and precise strike. One talon controls the body, while the other keeps a safe distance from the head. The snake twists in an attempt to break free, but the eagle's thick, armor-like scales on its legs help reduce risk. With a grip strength of around 400 pounds per square inch, the aerial hunter turns a dangerous opponent into a valuable source of energy. On land, the brown snake eagle and the crested serpent eagle are patient specialists in hunting snakes. They accurately read the direction of movement and choose the right moment to approach, rather than relying on strength alone. This calculated strategy allows eagles to control the encounter without extending unnecessary risk. Offshore, sea eagles show a different advantage when facing aquatic snakes. Even the Belcher's sea snake, known for its potent neurotoxin, can be detected from above. When lifted from the water, the snake loses its familiar support and quickly becomes disadvantaged. The combination of natural protection, sharp vision, and controlled strategy defines the adaptive mastery of the ruler of the skies. Beneath the tall grasses, wild rabbits operate an almost perfect natural defense system. Their flexible ears and wide field of vision allow them to detect subtle movements from afar. Yet from nearly 3 miles away, the amber eyes of a golden eagle have already locked onto the target. The contest between two survival strategies officially begins. To escape detection, the rabbit immediately shifts into a zigzag run at speeds close to 45 miles per hour and can leap up to 8 feet high. These sudden turns force the eagle to adjust its wings to maintain pursuit. However, the ruler of the sky does not chase every small movement. With experience, it calmly anticipates the edge of the brush, taking control of the situation. Even so, success in nature does not always belong to the hunter. Against fully grown rabbits, the success rate may be around 20%. If the rabbit recognizes the terrain and retreats into rocky burrows, the eagle must withdraw without reward. The encounter ends, giving way to stillness and the balanced rhythm of the open grassland. Nature recognizes more than 70 species of eagles, each adapted to different environments. Their distinctive dense feathers and wide wingspans allow them to use air currents efficiently. Sharp talons and powerful legs are important tools for controlling their targets. Outside the breeding season, many individuals live alone while still maintaining territorial boundaries. In the wild, eagles are among the most powerful predators on Earth. From the vast sky, an eagle's eyes lock onto a patch of shrubs where a herd of antelope hides. These ungulates live in groups, relying on quick reflexes and collective protection. A burst of speed reaching around 50 miles per hour can easily test the patience of any hunter. From above, the eagle waits for the formation to reveal an opening. As the herd stirs, its unity begins to weaken. The eagle does not dive into the center, but selects a young individual separated from the group. With a wingspan of about 6 feet, it descends from a blind angle, maintaining a short and controlled approach. In a brief moment, the distance between sky and ground nearly disappears. If the mother antelope turns back, it pivots quickly, bringing its horns forward as a shield. The eagle shifts direction, using its agile wings to avoid direct contact. The final, desperate defense of the mother gradually loses effectiveness against the advantage from above. In that moment, success often belongs to the one that reads the timing correctly. The savanna dust settles, marking an effective survival strategy against small to medium-sized antelope. This reflects the harsh balance of nature, where survival favors not compassion, but those who act at the right moment. In In tropical forests, monkeys are masters of movement among dense layers of trees. With bodies under 10 pounds, they stay hidden in thick foliage and travel in groups high above the ground. Their branch-to-branch movement helps them avoid many dangers below. However, within the green maze, an eagle can still find the decisive opening. In the rainforests of South America, the harpy eagle patiently remains concealed in the upper canopy. It quietly observes a group of monkeys foraging. When one individual loses focus, a survival opportunity instantly appears. With a wingspan exceeding 7 feet, this bird of prey moves through tight spaces, controlling its flight path with remarkable precision. If the harpy is a symbol of power in the Amazon, then the Philippine eagle, the national bird of the Philippines, dominates the primary forest with a commanding presence and rare strength. This endemic bird has a crest resembling a lion's mane, sharp vision, and a vast territory. It not only tracks monkeys, but also approaches sloths within the complex forest layers. As a result, concealment, height, and sudden dives allow eagles to overcome the agility of primates, maintaining their top position within the deep forest. In the wild, eagles demonstrate the presence of true rulers of the sky. They face challenging targets using vision and precise timing. Their diet is diverse, including many species of birds and large mammals. This strength is clearly shown through encounters across multiple continents. In Australia, the wedge-tailed eagle tests its skill against kangaroos in open plains. With a wingspan of over 7 feet, it dives from above, creating pressure that disrupts individuals weighing more than 100 pounds. The goal is not to lift the target, but to wait for terrain, speed, and surprise to create an opening. When the opportunity appears, the eagle moves in to maintain control. Beyond direct hunting, the golden eagle is also known for applying pressure to reclaim food. From above, it spots a red fox leaving its shelter with a recent catch. As the approach reaches speeds near 150 miles per hour, the fox often chooses to withdraw to stay safe. The eagle's strength lies in its ability to make competitors give up their advantage. The most intense encounters occur during rare meetings with a lone wolf in Central Asia. When an individual becomes separated, the eagle patiently follows and applies pressure from above. These uncommon interactions highlight exceptional flight skill and refined strategy. They reinforce the eagle's position at the top of the aerial hierarchy. Mountain goats are master climbers, known for their ability to move across steep cliff faces. Weighing over 50 pounds, they are about 5 times heavier than an eagle. Their exceptional grip turns them into resilient opponents in rugged terrain. Against ground predators like grizzly bears or foxes, cliff faces become a natural shield, helping mothers and young stay out of danger. However, this seemingly safe refuge also creates an opportunity from above. From high in the sky, the sharp eyes of a golden eagle track the herd. When a young individual drifts away from its mother, the dominant hunter folds its wings and dives at speeds of around 150 miles per hour. The sudden pressure disrupts the young goat's defense, causing it to lose its footing and its advantage on the terrain. Not long after, on the slopes of the Alps, a tired adult goat stands near the edge of a cliff. The eagle understands it cannot lift such a large target into the air. Instead, it uses the steep terrain and gravity to its advantage. A single moment of imbalance is enough to shift the outcome of the encounter. This level of intelligence makes the golden eagle a formidable ruler of the skies. After the encounter, this valuable food source helps it sustain the nest and guide its family through the harsh winter storms of the high mountains. After every encounter, the hyena returns to its essential role in the ecosystem. It cleans up what remains, challenges stronger rivals, and helps keep nature's cycle in balance. Its story shows that survival does not belong only to beauty or brute strength. If you enjoy stories like this, be sure to subscribe and explore more hidden secrets of the wild. Across the cool grasslands, golden eyes quietly follow the changing night.